the record in Croke Park for Galway hasn't been very kind to you since winning the All Ireland in 2017. Is that a thing, like, or is that just coincidence?
It's probably just reflective of the team in the last couple of years, more than anything. There's been, I think, in that there's been a couple of, like last year, for instance, the Leinster final, which was just a bit of a horror show. Just the team didn't show up at all. This year's they did and got stung, as we've spoken about it a bit. But I don't think it'll have much of an impact. No, I think it's a new game in terms of that. And look, obviously, it's nice to have a good record on that, but I don't see it having too much of an impact on proceedings. Someone more that the quality of the opposition is going to be, and who gets those all important matchups right, I think.
Yeah, and on that question as well, obviously pushed Limerick all the way in the last two games in Croke Park in 2020 and 2022. Does that give Galway confidence that they can push Limerick all the way, or is it more demoralising that they did push them all the way and couldn't get over the line?
Probably classic glass half full, half empty sort of scenario. Henry Shefflin will be instilling into them that it is half full. Look what you've done. And no doubt he's going to say something like along the lines of, look, you can't give a head start like all we did to Limerick, because it took and that's the case. Unfortunately, it seems like a common trend with Galway at times, is they seem to allow an opposition to get a head start and then go to try and claw it back. I've seen that multiple times this year alone. You can't do that against someone as good as Limerick. But look, he will be taking huge strides and huge bits of encouragement from those performances, and I don't think there'll be a lot of respect for the quality side that Limerick are, but I don't think there'll be any bit of fear there. They'll be going out fully focused on trying to get a famous win, no matter how difficult it seems from right here, right now.
Yeah, and lastly for me, why can Galway win this game?
I think you go back to the last year's game again. They did so much right. I think maybe is there not fear, that's too strong of a word, but there's definitely good respect between the two sides. And I'm sure, as talked about, Henry Shefflin and his management, talking about their team talk. I think John Kiley's and all his management side as well will be saying as well, like they'll be. They know Galway on their day have that big performance in them, Matt, as you described. They've been close games over the years. There've been a lot of good battles. You guys obviously have the stronger record in recent years, but look, there's certainly been contests throughout, and I don't think John Kiley is going to need second reminding of that. But look, if Galway can get a click, if they can take so much from last year's performance and maybe just make a couple of tweaks here and there, and most importantly, get Conor Whelan into the game and get good ball into him and getting people off him, it's going to be one of those performances where you need everything pretty much to go right, but it's not impossible. But look, I'm not just saying that you have to respect the quality of the opposition, but look, I think it has the potential to be a right good game, and I think it is maybe like last year, just going to be decided on small margins.
And will Galway win?
It's a real head-heart moment. I won't lie. Obviously, you put the maroon jersey on, the glasses and the works, and you're like, yeah, of course. They have the potential, but it's obviously we're there in hope. We obviously it'd be absolutely amazing to do. My cold heart and taking a step back says a close Limerick victory, but let's hope I'm wrong.
Let's hope you're right.